Okay, for this activity, we're going to discuss yung simple if statements nyo lang on your Android Studio. Actually, the if syntax for this one, the Android Studio, actually, it's Java nga eh. It's also the same with the syntax in every programming languages. Same lang siya. So, gamit ako ng notepad. It's the same. We have the if, and then we have the condition, and then we have the statement, and we have, for example, we have if else, ganyan lang, and then we have statement here. Okay, it's actually the same with the others. Okay. So, let's start lang muna. Simple lang ang gagawin natin. Okay. So, I'll just add an edit text. Ay, sabi ko nga eh. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, yan. So, sabi ko nga, it's simple. We have the syntax if, condition, statement, else, statement, and then end if. End if. It's basically the same with the other programming language. Yun yung syntax nila. So, meron ako dito. I have here the Android Studio. I also have my BlueStacks running on the background. Okay. Wait lang. Close ko lang the other Android Studio. Ayan. So, we'll have here edit text muna. So, lagyan ko ng isang edit text. I'll be using plain text lang. Okay. Change the width. Let's change it to match parent para hanggang dulo. Okay. Let's change the background para talagang mukhang-mukha siyang edit text. So, drawable, edit background tayo. There. And then, we'll have a hint. Yan natin siya ng hint. Enter number. Okay. And then, let's place a button. Sa button, let's change yung text ng button natin sa test na lang. And then we have the ID, PTN test. PTN test. Okay. Here, change natin ng ID niya ng etnum. Oops. Yes. Okay. I'm not going to place any large text. Lagay ko na lang yung result on a toast na lang. So, sa Java na natin ilalagay yon. So, I only have an edit text na ang ID niya is etname. I also have a button. Ang ID niya is btn test. So, let's go to your Java. Okay. Basically, ang gagawin muna natin is just testing the number muna. Okay. Yung basic na pag 1 yung in-enter, word 1 will appear. So, ganun lang. So, very basic. Okay. So, lagay natin edit text, tab, para mag-import siya. So, ayun yung import niya. We have etnum. Yun na lang ilalagay ko para hindi nakakalito. And then, we also have a button. So, tab, ptn test. There. And then, Control, Alt, L para align natin siya. And then, let's cast etnum is equals to edit text, find view by ID, r.id.etnum, btn test is equals to button, find view by ID, r.id dot btn test. So, yan lang. Okay? So, saan natin, where are we going to place the if? So, the question is, ano ba yung nagtitrigger para magkaroon ng if? Okay? So, di ba, when I place a number dun sa ET-num, pagka-click ko ng test, it will display the result. So, it's better to put yung if statement inside the button. So, we have ptn test dot set on click listener new space shift O and then tab. Okay? Para hindi na kayo mahirapang mag-type. And then we'll place here your if statement. So, ilagay natin if oops. Okay. You can use yung ET-num kaagad. Okay? Or you can actually use an integer for variable para dyan. So, lagay natin for example int n. Okay, so int n lang tayo. Sige, lagyan na lang natin ng 0. Int n equals 0. So, let's have here, oops, ayan, mali na pipindot ko. N is equals to etnum1 dot get text kaso dot to string. But remember, n is an integer. Ito, this is a string. So, we need to parse it. So, integer dot parse int. Lagay natin etnum dot get text dot to string parenthesis. Okay? So, yan na iti-test natin. Whatever the user enters doon sa etnum natin, ipaparse niya and then we'll save the value of that on the variable n. Tapos, si n na yung iti-test natin. So, we'll have n. Kunwari, n is equals to, it's a double equal. N is equals to 1. Okay natin, statement natin. We will display it on a toast. So, pwede tayo maglalagay ng integer para isang toast lang. Or you can use toast na kaagad. Okay. For example, lagay ako dito ng string result. Okay. So, pwede kong lagyan dito ng result. Oops. Result is equals to 1. Okay. Simple. Ganyan muna. Okay. So, wala akong ilalagay na else statement ko. So, malalaman nyo kung anong mangyayari after. So, let's have a toast. Let's have a toast. Make text. And then, we have main activity that this. Tapos, kung anong sasabihin niya. So, tawagin natin si result. And then, the duration, you'll have toast dot length short. And then, don't forget yung dot show para mag-show yung toast natin. There. So, ganyan muna siya. So, let's try to install our application. So, wait lang natin siya. And kasi it's building pa lang yung ating application. They're installing na siya. Medyo mabagal lang yung ano ko ngayon. Ayan. So, let's try 1, test, and siya. Uh, Other number, 5, wala. Oh, sorry. Ayan. Ganyan, nagpa-5 pa rin siya. Okay. So, testing natin. Lagyan natin ng else. Let's have else. Result is equals to invalid. Ay, bakit result? Return result. There. So, test natin. Ay. So, hot swap test, invalid na siya. Ayan. Natitest na niya. So, we have 1. We have, for example, 80. Invalid. So, tinetest na niya. So, naglagay lang ako. I just added if statement doon. So, you can actually add another one. For example, mag-add kayo ng else if. Sabi ko nga, it's just the same with the other programming language. So, let's say try to. Copy ko na lang siya. And then, let's change this to 2. There. Same pa rin, I just only have one toast. I'm just actually calling yung result dyan sa taas. So, nag-hot swap na. Invalid. 1. There. And then 2. 2. Okay? So, this one is using yung single na value for every condition. You can also use yung operation such as yung relational expression nyo and your boolean expression. For example, gagawa tayo ng range. Let's have it's greater than or equal to 1 and it's also n lesser than or equal to, say for example, 10. Okay? Lagay natin 1 to 10. Tapos dito, dahil 10 na doon, let's have greater than or equal to 11 and n lesser than or equal to 20. So, lagay natin dito 11 to 20. Okay? So, this one, range siya. It's from 1 to 10. Ito naman, 11 to 20. So, hot swap natin. So, may 2 na doon. Test natin. Ayan, 1 to 10. Lagay natin ng 15. 11 to 20. Lagay ko ng 30. Wala doon sa ranges ko. Wala doon sa if ko. So, it's invalid. So, you can use this one to test ranges. Okay? Clear. And then, you can also test actually string on your if. Okay. So, change lang natin this one. Diba, integer siya. So, i-test natin ang string. So, palitan ko na lang siya. Mag-add na lang ako ng another variable n here. And then, for this one, paano na mag-comment? Ganito ata. There. So, this one is a block comment. There. So, kinoment ko yung buong block na to. So, pero nag-i-invalid na siya kasi I place the n inside the string. So, for this one, no need to parse. Okay, so lagay natin n is equals to et num dot get text dot to string na kaagad. No need to parse because we are going to use string. So, ganyan. So, lagay ko na lang, mali yung pinaglagyan ko. Okay. So, ilagay ko na lang yung if dito. Hindi ko na siya, I will not actually delete that one na. So, let's have if statement and that equals to, let's say for example, hello na lang. Hello. Okay. So, pag hello yung nilagay ni user, lagyan natin siya ng statement niya. So, result is equals to I am Anna. There. Test natin siya. Oops, kulang tayo ng parenthesis. Okay. So, else, lagyan natin, result is equals to invalid word. There. So, supposed to, case sensitive siya. So, later, try natin. Yan. So, i-run natin siya. Remember, I'm testing a string. So, reinstall natin. So, ay, nakalimutan ko yung hint. Change na lang natin later. So, let's have hello. Hi, I am Anna. Okay. Small letter, hello. Invalid word. Kasi nga, it's equals sa nandoon sa loob. So, case sensitive siya. Okay. Kung gusto nyo i-test yung small letter pa rin, you'll use this one. Hindi siya end. Or siya. Okay. So, copy, paste, change this one to small letter. So, small or big letter, I am Anna yung i-display niya. Ay. There. Pero pag naglagay ako ng other word, invalid na siya. Okay?